Yeah. We're back. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
Yes.
Season 2.
So much to talk about.
Off the Bases podcast. It's your boy Joe Pierre. I got my guy Stacks. Stacks was good.
What's going on, baby? On the quest to get number 28. You feel me?
There you see my guy Joe.
Yo.
The Yankee on. They got both guys got the Yankee.
Yes, sir. I am excited, man. Yeah, man. I'm so excited for baseball, man.
Yeah. So for the people that's watching, man, we're gonna preview the MLB 2023 MLB season, season 2. And you know, we had to start it off with a new intro and everything. Hope y'all like the intro. Let's go. Yeah. What y'all think, fellas?
Okay.
Sets the mood, man.
You came through.
Yeah. Stacks got on. Well, me and BJ, because we're gonna change this whole thing. We got the logo too. We gotta switch it up. Man, probably next show, switch it up, the new logo and everything. He was like the pictures. We gotta change everything. This is season 2, goddamn it. So we gotta change it up, man. But we're here, man. Tomorrow's opening day. We've been waiting for this since last year, November. Yeah. So man, we so ready to see some baseball, some guys, you know, hitting some home runs, some strikeouts. Man. What y'all waiting for, man? Y'all home tomorrow. The Yankees are home tomorrow. Yeah. I got one of my good friends actually going to opening day tomorrow.
There was still tickets left.
Huh?
There was tickets left as of yesterday.
There's still tickets left?
There were yesterday. I almost, I was looking because, I was like, damn, I could get it for $83. Why
not? Yeah. So he going and he was like, man, June, man, it would have been really hurt. It would have been really like crazy to see Judge and a Giants jersey.
Bro, yes.
That probably would have been crazy, right? Because if the Yankees wouldn't sign him,
that's what it was going.
It would have probably been a Giant.
Yeah, that was the talk.
Yeah.
So, apparently the Padres offered him a ton of money too.
Yeah, but that was but that ain't happening. The Yankees break the bank for her as they should.
They should have, yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that. But we did have some baseball though.
Oh, we did.
We had some baseball before
we got some baseball.
The World Baseball Classic. Last Tuesday they had the championship, right?
Yep.
Yeah. If I have to give the WBC stars, I give them a 5-star, man. That was an amazing tournament this year.
It's more than 5, man. If I could give 6, I mean, I have a different perspective because I went to a couple of games.
Mm-hmm.
But oh man, it's up there, one of the best sporting events I've ever been to. And I didn't even see like a huge game. I saw Puerto Rico kill Israel and had a perfect game, and then I saw the Dominicans rule Israel too. So it's not like I saw some great matchups.
Yeah.
And it was just like the atmosphere was just unbelievable.
And that's what I was going to ask you next, like the atmosphere.
Oh man,
how was it?
Like I've been to a couple of baseball playoff games in my lifetime. Mm-hmm. That's probably the loudest I've ever been to a ballpark. And I was at the game where Wade Boggs hit his 3,000 hit. It was a home run, and that place was deafening. But it even wasn't to that. It was like different. It was like a party, man. My hair's still blonde. You know what I'm saying? Representing Puerto Rico. You know what I mean? Team Rubio. But like it was cool. Like people were just having fun. We were enjoying. There wasn't no animosity like that. It was a good time. I had the best experience. It was great baseball. You had, most of the countries had the best players there, except for United States pitching staff, but we won't get into that. But everybody brought the A game. It was one of the best things I've ever seen in a long time. You have people that aren't even really into baseball into it.
Yeah,
bro.
Definitely drew a lot of people into it.
For me, when they showed Korea versus Japan, and it showed how many people watched it, it doubled the Super Bowl, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, think about it this way. Everybody, like moms who don't even watch football, watch the Super Bowl, right? It's always a Super Bowl. So it doubled the Super Bowl viewership. And they're saying that like baseball's dying, and I'm like, where?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then the ultimate, it was like a movie, the ultimate climax, Shohei versus Kingfish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't want to, I tend to hate on Shohei, but he's for real, bro.
Nah.
Like I can't, at some point you just gotta be like, yo, you it. He's it.
Yeah.
He's a
cyborg.
Oh, and I wanted to make sure that I saved this because I saw this last week. Here's a stat. It says that 0.39%, slightly over zero, is the amount of times that Mike Trout has swung 3 times for an out.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, he swung 3 times for an out against Shohei Ohtani. And they try to say like these games don't matter. They shit look like they matter to me, bro.
Look at how Trout
acted. Huh?
Look how Trout acted. He was
hurt.
Yeah, I mean, it means something to them. That's more fire than I've ever seen Trout show. Same with Ohtani. Ohtani don't really show emotion like that.
He was hyped.
Yeah.
He was so respectful too to like all the elders when he was it was just like really cool.
They even show a pregame speech, but it was in his language, how he fired up the team before the game, like, and they pretty translated and saying, this is USA, this is a USA team, but we also got talent in this locker room too, and let's go out there and put on a show and everything. And they say that's not really him. That's not he's a leader, but he don't really like outspoken type of leader. So
yeah,
it was surprised to see him act like that. But it was a big game. It's Japan and USA. It was definitely a big game.
Yeah,
it built up to the expectations, man. And like I told y'all in the chat, man, they definitely came down to pitching. And like you mentioned, we didn't have no pitching when it came down to
the best players in the best pitchers in our country.
Oh, and what's up?
I feel like for me, you're obligated to play. If they call you and they pick you, you play. That's just what it is, bro.
There's no excuses now.
Come on, man.
If you got Trout in there, I don't care. Your best players in there, everybody's got to be down. Like, nah, forget it. There's no reason.
Like, so you mean to tell me? And as a contender, though, you mean to tell me you're sitting on your couch? You're Jacob deGrom sitting on your couch. You're Max Scherzer sitting on your couch, watching this happen, and you're perfectly fine with it. knowing that they have the top of the top on their other team, and you're perfectly fine with that. If you are, that just shows me, like, bro, that shows the type of person you are. Because Jordan didn't do that shit when it was like, when Jordan, that's what led to the Dream Team.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Hopefully, this draw these pictures into the next one.
It's going to.
Yeah.
Especially now with the stories that the guys can bring back to the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no way. And
what they was calling the lineup that they was putting out there, the $1 billion lineup. That's what they was calling the USA team, the $1 billion lineup.
$1 billion lineup and a penny pitching staff.
Yeah. Facts. So, do now, because you did get some injuries, some key injuries too. Shoot, right in my backyard with the Diaz, which was a freak accident. He get injured while celebrating. Then Altuve, getting hurt. Do you think that's gonna scare some players away, or have some franchise thinking twice about it?
No, your contract is guaranteed.
Yeah. What the hell? It might.
Count, bro.
Yeah, like,
what does it matter?
Maybe the teams are gonna recommend them not to play.
Yeah,
but
so what?
Yo, you're gonna get hurt in spring training, man. You don't think Altuve takes that same pitch in spring training? He's magically not gonna get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, maybe the Diaz thing, but that happens in regular season too. Let's not talk about Kendrys Morales' career and basically being over after what happened to him doing that.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, it happens. You know what? If that happened to Diaz, then because of that happening, it was only hanging on by a string.
Yeah.
So it was gonna happen anyway. Think about it like that. It probably happens the next time he pitches.
Yeah, but
say he's going to cover. Yeah, say he's going to cover first base. That thing can snap like a twig, like he said. Rhys Hoskins, non-contact, just blows his knee out. Like it happens. It's sports. Shit.
Facts. What up, William Hathaway? What up? So, yeah, it happens, man. So, let's see, man. So, all right, let's go through these divisions real quick, man. How we gonna do it? We're gonna start from the west side and work our way over to the east side. Since it's in the east side of things. So, we're gonna start with the AL West, man. AL West, where we had the champion. Out of this division. I know. The Houston Astros, the defending champions. Why not start with them? In this division right here. And do you see this team repeating as division champs?
As a division champ?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It starts with that, right? With the AL West. Who's gonna who's gonna knock Houston off that pedestal? And I feel like this year you got some teams.
Seattle's gonna give them a shot, but they can't. They haven't proved to win there.
Mm-hmm.
You saw in the playoffs last year, they folded.
Yeah,
I mean they had a chance in all 3 games. They weren't there.
To that.
You know who I really think?
Saxy's thinking they need that experience. They got the experience.
Yeah.
I feel like they probably trade for another experienced starter.
Yes.
If you get an experienced starter that you can roll out game one of a series and not get rattled, the youth will fall right behind. The youth will right in line with them.
You got to get a veteran that's on a team that's not going to make the playoffs, that's really going to ship them. You get a starter like that has the experience, that's done good in the playoffs before. I don't see why not.
Well,
like a
always fleece the Pirates.
That's true too. But think about it. I mean, not the same guy, but like a Charlie Morton type of dude.
Mm-hmm.
That would help them a lot, I think.
Yeah.
I think the Astros are going to win the division, but don't sleep on Texas.
Pitching staff, right?
Yeah. You got to realize, look at how bad Marcus Semien played the first couple of months of the season. Seager didn't have a great start. I mean, it looks like Nathaniel Lowe's gonna, he broke out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can see it with them. I still think they're gonna finish third in the division, but I can see them really giving a little push late in the season.
Yeah. Pitching staff, did get a major upgrade, like you mentioned with Jacob deGrom.
They sure did.
But you got some veteran arms. Also added Nathan Eovaldi and Andrew Haney to that lineup. So, and John Gray and Perez. John Gray didn't look too bad last year, So
Perez was good. So
Perez, yeah. So
pitching will always keep you in games.
Yeah.
And from what I've seen, the ballpark's not how the old ballpark was, where it was flying out all the time.
Yeah.
We'll see.
A couple of bats they did add to their lineup: Robbie Grossman and Brad Miller. A couple of guys they add to their lineup. So
Brad Miller's solid. I mean, he's not an everyday player, but he's a solid guy off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Give you some decent time.
Yeah. So, and the Angels can't. We just talk about the two guys, Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout. Man, could they?
Man, look, I'm tired of putting my chips in on these guys. I'm tired of putting my money in on these guys because every time I do, they just goes up in flames.
The key thing with them, they got to stay healthy. Anthony Rendon got to stay healthy. Trout, he don't play a full season. You can keep these guys healthy.
I do like the Hunter Renfroe move though.
Hunter Renfroe, yeah.
Yeah, I love that move for them.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna be out there in the outfield with Taylor Ward, who had a decent season last year.
Yeah,
he did.
And what's my guy that plays second base for them? I'm about to butcher his name. Louis.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah,
he
had a decent season. Yeah, he had a decent season for them last year too. So yeah, they pitching staff still.
Yeah, well, they don't fix that.
Yeah, so
we'll see. Reed Detmers. They got Reed Detmers. He should be all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's see. So I got Houston again winning the division because they look like my man gonna be the ace of the staff now. Now Verlander's going, Valdez.
Yeah.
And what's Christian Javier?
Yep.
The two guy there, and I forgot who's the third guy.
Is this still McCullers?
It might be.
It might be McCullers.
Yeah, is it McCullers?
Yeah.
Or is he hurt again like he is every season?
Let me pull up their depth chart. Their depth chart is right here. They got Valdez number 1, Christian Javier number 2, McCullers is number 3, but he's out again. Like I mentioned, he is out.
I'm so surprised.
And Luis Garcia and Uquedo.
Uquedo, yeah.
Uquedo, yeah, it's the other one. Yeah, that's the guy I was looking. The name I was looking for. But yeah, he's out. So let's see who they add to that pitcher staff. But
what about Hunter Brown? Are they going to make him a start? I know he's coming out of the pen last year. He was like their top prospect.
Mm-hmm.
He throws gas.
It might be that fifth guy.
He throws gas.
Mm-hmm. Remember they acquired Jose Abreu.
That's a nice upgrade.
Definitely a nice upgrade.
That's a nice upgrade.
So and they got that big bat in the middle, man. Alvarez. So let's see, man. But I think they'll definitely win the division against Seattle. Probably definitely give them a run for the division, and probably Texas. Man. Now I'm looking at that Texas lineup and that pitcher staff.
It's not bad. It's just we'll see.
Yeah,
you gotta get a full season of Simeon and Seager actually like playing legit.
Yeah. AL. Then we move on to the AL Central, where this was a surprise last year. The Cleveland Guardians winning the division.
Didn't miss a beat. Just like to give away their players and didn't miss anything.
Yeah. Do you feel like they win it again, or the White Sox will redeem themselves and come back?
I would say watch out for either the White Sox or Detroit. Detroit has got significantly better, even though they're young now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're significantly better.
Dude's just got to pan out.
Yeah,
that's it.
You know, so you just got to be right once.
Yeah, come on, Riley Green, Spencer Torkelson. You know,
Torkelson.
Yeah, they have legit players. I
always have a hard time saying his name.
They got they got decent players. It's not like Austin Meadows is a scrub.
Nah, he's not.
Baez, but Baez is the free swinging champion of the world. So you never know what you're going to get out of him. You'll get great defense. So, but it's like you just don't know. Like I think it's Cleveland's division to lose. I don't think it's even close. I think everybody's taking a step back, except Detroit's going to be better. I don't think the Twins are as good as everybody talks about. I think they're overrated. I think the Twins are not that good. I think the White Sox are. I don't think the White Sox are as bad as everybody's predicting either. People don't even think they're going to be a 500 team. I think they're going to be between like 82 to 88 wins. That could get you in the playoffs.
Yeah, they still got the pitcher staff.
Well, think about it. Giolito's in a contract year. He pitched like shit last year, so he has to make his money. And they got Eloy Jimenez lost like 25 pounds. He looks good. He's not going to be playing the field, which will help him. That's the other thing. If him and Robert got to stay healthy.
Yeah, these guys never. Big issue. Yeah, they added Andrew Benintendi.
Yep, good defender.
Season, good defender out in the outfield. So, it depends. Like you said, like you mentioned, man, it really depends on health with these guys, and they still got young players. Galvin Sheets, Jake Berger. They didn't even have, and they projected to start. In starting lineup, so they got.
What? I also like Elvis Andrews on that team. I like his veteran presence.
Yeah. So, can't count out Chicago. You definitely can't count out Chicago. Cleveland, though, they're gonna be back, man. They just gave my boy, my guy, Gimenez the bag. I think yesterday. They just gave him the bag. He deserved it, though. He had a hell of a year.
Speaking of that trade, who won that trade? What do you think?
Lindor did come back from the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like after this past season,
but Rosario and given that, man, they really stepped up and like played last year, man. Like, and that's why they played a big part in their success last year and winning the division. So it's the verdict. It's still out there, but I don't know, man.
Is it one of those rare trades where it works out for both teams?
Both teams, yes.
I think it does, because think about it. The Mets got what they needed, and Cleveland, it turned out they got what they needed.
2 players out of it.
So you got the superstar. So it might be just a tie, and they both, which is good.
One thing we ain't talk about the Kansas City Warriors. Usually the basement.
My boy Bobby Witt.
I mean, I look, who else I look forward to? I look forward to their first baseman. Vinny Pasquanino. I like him. I think what I want to know is, are they going to DH Salvador Perez more? That's the thing. Are they gonna rest him more because you have Melendez up now, and he's supposed to be a hot shot prospect catcher.
Yeah, they got him. They got him projected to be in the lineup opening day. So.
No, I know I don't know what position he's going to be a catcher. Or are they going to stick him in the outfield? Because at WBC he was playing right field for Puerto Rico.
So I have a Zach Greinke story, which isn't which is awkward as usual. So
awkward guy.
Zach Greinke says, I want to work on my pickoff moves, so I'm going to throw 40-mile-an-hour fastballs to get men on base in spring training. What is?
He's weird, dude. Like that's it.
He's weird.
He's weird as shit.
It's like, why did you just do that in practice? I wanted to do it in the live game situations. What?
He's just weird. He's just I don't know how to explain. He's like a weird dude. I hear these stories about him, and he's he's a strange cat, and I like it. I mean, he's kind of a prick, but I like it.
Oh man. I mentioned the Twins. Your boy Gallo in Minnesota. Yeah, boy Gallo.
My ass.
Correa.
We're June. That's where we're going.
Why we gotta talk about Gallo?
I'm trolling. Minnesota always had the bats, man. Minnesota always had the bats. It's just they come down to the pitching, man. Their ace right now, project to be their ace opening day starter, Sonny Gray.
Oh,
yeah.
Why?
I don't know. That's who they got up here, Sonny Gray. They picked up Pablo Lopez. I didn't know he was with the Minnesota team.
Yeah, they traded him for Arias. Yeah, they traded him for Arias, and they got Joe Ryan.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'm off.
Well, I mean, Sonny Gray didn't look terrible, so I mean, it makes sense.
And they got Kenta Maeda there, and Tyler Maher. Yeah. So, so we agree, Cleveland.
Yeah, I think that's across the board.
Thank you. Okay.
I'm going.
I know he wants to be the White Sox.
Nah, yo, I'm really leaning toward Detroit.
No.
I'm really leaning toward Detroit.
All right.
I'm gonna play it safe though. Nah, we'll go.
No, safe.
Stacks. If you win,
safe don't win money.
Yeah.
Safe don't win money.
You make your picks. Last year, you made some good picks. If you feel like it, go with your gut, man.
No, it's a lot of what ifs and a lot of variables. Like I said, if they could put it all together, they are a great team, and this is not really that tough of a division anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't want to say you got to be mediocre to win it, but if you even get somewhat good, you're in the race.
Yeah.
You get on a hot streak,
and I feel like they can be somewhat good.
It's going to probably take 87 wins to win that division. Why not?
Yeah, like I feel like they could be somewhat good, man. And playing in Detroit in like April, May, especially in April, they're going to get them a couple wins early because it's still cold.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I feel like that'll be a nice little leg up. Possibly, we'll see. That may be my home shit in another couple months. So.
All right. So as we move along, the AL East division that the Yankees ran through last year. I know y'all like y'all Yankees to win it.
Yep.
Do you want to take this? Do you want to take this?
Go ahead.
One time for New Jersey, finally brought up Volpe.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
I was nervous.
We've been waiting for so long. But again, shout out to New Jersey, bro. Like, I've always said this, and I'm going to stand on it, yo. If Jersey players in any sport stayed and went to, like, Jersey schools, or tri-state players went to tri-state schools, we would be Alabama. We would be what Alabama is to football. We would be what North Carolina and Duke is to basketball. Like, the talent is here, bro. But anyway, finally brought up Volpe. That was good. That was definitely good to see. I mean, what do we expect? The only problem I'm seeing, and it kind of scares me, is the Orioles, because they're looking kind of good right now. But other than that, man, with the Yankees, with respect, it's always championship or nothing with us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care about winning divisions. We want to win. We want to win trophies, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The captain, Aaron Judge, is back. He never went nowhere.
He never went nowhere, but
he never went nowhere.
He's staying for a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
Long time.
So my thing is these injuries, they gotta stop, man.
Yeah.
These
I
dudes.
see an old by Bader. Bader hurt again?
Bader's out. He's been out a while. He should miss about a month. I'm glad to see Nestor that, when he came into camp, he was hurt, but I'm glad he's all right. But, you got Severino hurt. You got Rodon hurt. You got
Tommy Canley hurt.
Tommy Canley's hurt. Hey, Bader's hurt. Let's see. Who else is part of the MASH unit?
He said a MASH unit.
I think Trevino missed a few games this spring from getting hurt.
Yeah.
Who's not hurt besides Judge? Seriously.
You already know within about 30 to 40 days, Giancarlo Stanton will be on that list. So
we'll see.
Who y'all starting at third base? Is it
Donaldson?
Oh, okay.
Josh Donaldson,
the bringer of rain.
Hot, yo.
He had a couple of bombs.
Okay.
Yeah.
He had 2 in a game, and they weren't short ones either. They were pretty.
I'm looking at this depth chart, and it's saying LeMahieu starting at third and DHing is Giancarlo, but it looked like Giancarlo might have to go in the outfield, right?
So it looks like a few days a week Stanton's going to play right field.
Okay,
and they're going to put Judge in left.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I gather, LeMahieu's going to be the revolving guy between third, second, and first to give that guys days off and DH on certain days.
Mm-hmm.
You still got Cabrera on the team.
Yeah.
And you got IKF, so you have like 2 real utility guys now.
Mm-hmm. And I see BJ trolling right now with the
I see go O's.
I see BJ
The
trolling.
O's are going to end up like Omar on the Wild.
Tough time with Tampa and Blue Jays. When? At what point? When? Was it during a 100-game win season we had? Like, do we really? Come on, man.
No, they had I think it was 2 years ago they had trouble with Tampa, but last year they were fine against them.
Yeah. As I'm looking at teams that probably could give a run, I know Stacks you mentioned the Orioles. You still think the Blue Jays?
I think the Blue Jays, man. That's the biggest. That's the toughest competition. That's their toughest competition in probably the whole league, besides the Astros.
Yeah.
If they put it together, that's the problem. They got to put it together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they added Chris Bassett to their pitching staff. Pitching staff that was decent last year with the ace Alec Manoah and Jose Barrios on top of that starting lineup, and they got bats in that lineup, man. Remember they acquired Whit Merrifield from the Royals last year, and Matt Chapman. I felt like every other game he was hitting a home run for that team, man. So they definitely still do have
Matt Chapman balling.
Yeah. And they added veteran presence in that lineup with Brandon Belt and Kevin Kingmeyer and Varsha. They do have a lineup. God damn.
And Kingmeyer looks good. He looks healthy.
And Dalton Varsho. That I followed a lot with the Arizona Diamondbacks. They do have a nice little lineup.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, I see what y'all talking about now.
Yeah.
And I ain't even talk about Kevin Biggio, who look like he's gonna be on the bench, coming off the bench. Okay. We can't talk AL East. We're not talking. I'm talking about the Boston Red Sox. How they looking like this year? Do they look like they can make a run? I know they lost a couple of players. He said no.
They're gonna be fighting for fourth place.
Yes, this lineup look ugly. looks ugly.
Everybody else in the division has like a chance. Like Boston really has no chance.
Yeah, Devers. They still got Devers. No more
Bogarts. Yeah,
Bogarts.
no Bogarts.
They outfield. There's Adam Duvall, Alex Verdugo, Kike, Justin Turner, in Boston. They got a veteran pitching staff, I guess, with Chris Sales and Corey Kluber on top of that lineup.
Yeah,
Nick Pivetta is their third starter. They back end of the pitching staff is horrible with Garrett Whitlock and James Paxton. He's still in the league.
We'll see if he's healthy.
Yeah, he's out with injury anyway. Trevor Story is dealing with an injury, so he's gonna be out for a couple of months. Looking like so.
They're saying like all-star break.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to start Christian Arroyo. That ain't good.
Nah.
I mean, no hate because he went to the high school I work at, but you're on the Red Sox, so I'll put you down. But like, come on, man. You have to start him. He's not a everyday player.
Yeah. And we looking at this Tampa Bay, man. You know, they always.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere.
They'll be there.
They're not going anywhere.
They'll threaten somebody.
Yeah.
They'll threaten a wild card and then like lose 6 straight with a week left.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this is the best pitching staff they had in a long time.
Oh wait.
Yeah, you go down there. How many games you gonna go see?
I know, right?
How many what?
How many games you gonna go watch them play this year? Usually down there a lot.
It really depends on how many free tickets I get. I mean, I have a couple of tickets already. I mean, I have a couple of Yankee games already I bought tickets for. Mm-hmm. And I went to a spring training game there this year because they put the spring training games in where they play their regular season games because their spring training home was destroyed by the hurricane last year. So they're rebuilding it. But I gotta see if they're even doing the deal this year. I haven't. Usually by now they tell us like, you know, hey, this is the certain games, teachers and military get the free tickets, and they haven't announced it yet. So we'll see. But I'll try. I mean, I usually go, I don't know, 10, 15 games a year.
Okay. All right. So it's Yankees, right? We all agree it's the Yankees.
Yeah.
Blue Jays probably could be a threat, but the Yankees, right?
Yeah, it's Yankees top, then probably Rays, Jays, and Orioles will be fighting for second, third, and fourth. Mm-hmm. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if 4 teams from the division made the playoffs.
Yeah,
would that shock you?
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. That wouldn't shock me, especially now. There's not all those interdivision games anymore.
Oh yeah,
it's not the unbalanced schedule anymore. So you're not beating up on each other. So you really can feed on those shitty teams, like the bottom feeders in both the NL and AL, because you play every team this year.
Yeah. All right, as we move on, man, we're gonna go to NL West. We move on to the NL, man, and
this is by far my favorite division, yo.
No,
star power, right?
Everywhere.
Yo, my favorite division, yo.
San Diego, a lot of people is talking San Diego.
Everybody's picking San Diego to win it all.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
I'm going San Fran, yo. I'm going San Fran.
You know what's funny? You're saying San Fran. I was going to say something about the Diamondbacks.
He's going down.
Yo, I'm drinking that Kool-Aid, man. I like what they're doing. I don't know if they'll win the division, but I think they make
they'll sneak in with a wild.
Yo, they sneaky. They sneaky.
Is Tatis still suspended?
Yeah, but for like the first, I think month.
Okay. And he's going out on the outfield.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna be the right fielder, I think.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's looking like. Okay.
Because Bogarts is now the shortstop.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's not much of a fielder, so maybe he'll DH a lot.
Yeah.
But even
I didn't know they added Matt Carpenter.
They had Matt Carpenter and Nelson Cruz.
Yeah, hand him the division. Especially with that pitcher staff too. You Darvish, Musgrove coming back. He's dealing with injury, so he's gonna be out for a while.
Yeah.
Blake Snell and Michael Walker gonna be in the back end of that lineup. So, yeah, they do have that lineup. That's gonna be a scary lineup to go through. You can't talk about the NL West without talking Dodgers. Yeah. What you think the Dodgers will do this year?
They'll be up there.
Go ahead, say it. You gonna say it?
I'm saying they're taking a step back.
They're taking a step back.
I think they're taking a step back.
Okay.
I think they're taking a step back. I mean, I don't hate them, but I just think they're going to take a step back. I think this is the year they finally they're not juggernauts of that division anymore. I don't know. Something about Justin Turner not being there changes that vibe for me. I don't know about y'all, but just how he is in the locker room, the type of dude he is, I feel like they're going to miss that this season. And I don't think Urias is going to have that great of a year either.
Wow. They did add J.D. Martinez to the lineup in the offseason and David Peralta to that lineup. So,
Hayward made the team.
Yeah.
And he looked pretty decent in the offseason or in the spring training.
Mm-hmm. And they also added Noah Syndergaard to the pitcher staff, which he haven't been having a good spring neither. So,
he might be working on stuff.
But they still got Freddie Freeman and Mookie. So can't never count them out.
Exactly. They'll be fine. It's just not dominant.
Mm-hmm. The sneaky teams. Stacks, you mentioned the Giants. Why the Giants?
Yo, Jock Peterson has an MVP caliber year this year. Watch what I say.
Word. That's not the first time I heard that either.
We're gonna take notes. We'll take notes on that. I'll write that down.
Yeah.
In the middle of our lineup definitely will help. They did add some guys in through free agency and Mitch Haniger and Michael Conforto, the former Met, to that lineup. So we'll see. And they still got the young kid Yaz out there in the outfield. So
yeah, he's another good player, man. Mm-hmm. I don't hate Stacks' assessment of them.
Some people will argue that Logan Webb probably the best pitcher in that division. A lot of people will argue that.
I mean, look, yeah, you can make an argument for it. I mean, he's got great stuff.
Yeah. So, can't count them out at all. Then we go to Diamondbacks. Tell me why you like them, Joe.
Look at so when you get a chance, look at the letter. I like the moves they made too. I think when they traded away Varsho, they got a haul. Moreno is going to be a beast.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
He's going to be a beast. I think Christian Walker takes another step forward. I think Corbin Carroll is going to be a beast. I like what I saw from Alec Thomas in the World Baseball Classic. Jake McCarthy's good. They got, they have Lourdes Gurriel Jr. as a freaking DH, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And look at the bench. They got Kyle Lewis on the bench.
Yeah,
Kyle Lewis was a rookie of the year a few years ago.
Yeah, for the Seattle.
Ketel Marte's a good player. Mm-hmm, you got Mr. Veteran Longoria now in your starting lineup.
Yeah.
So, and the pitching's not bad. You got Galen, Kelly, Mad Bum has the experience.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the bullpen is suspect, but you could fix that.
Mad Bum.
What?
I like how you snuck that in there.
You said Mad Bum.
Mad Bum.
Oh man.
No, but I like the Diamondbacks. They're gonna turn heads, I think.
Yeah.
I think they'll turn heads. They're not going to be like a 100-win team, but
Yeah.
I think they'll be all right, man.
No, I'm looking at their pitcher. Their pitcher staff is all right, though.
That's what I'm saying. Even the lineup 1 through 9 is good.
Hold up.
Like I said, their weak link in the lineup might actually be either Longoria or Ahmed.
Zach Galen, Madison Bumgarner, Ryan Nelson.
No.
I'm not mad at that, though.
Merrill Kelly, I mean, it's not bad.
Merrill Kelly.
And think about it. They got Moreno as catcher, but don't forget, I don't know how long Carson Kelly's out, but Carson Kelly was a top prospect at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't sleep. I'm just saying, don't sleep. Josh Rojas is a good utility player. I like him, man.
Okay.
Adding to the fun division, the most fun division in baseball.
Yeah.
Except for the Rockies. I mean,
yeah, the Rockies. I'm looking at this lineup.
I mean, let's light a candle for them, but
why, Chris Bryant? What was the point?
I don't know.
Money, man. You got a ring. Make that bread, bro.
But come on, he could have got that anywhere, man.
He could have, but think about how his numbers are going to look when he's healthy hitting in that ballpark.
In that ballpark, yeah. They added a couple of weeks ago. Added Mike Moustakas to that team.
Come on, Mike Moustakas is done though.
Yeah,
his career is over. He's just trying to hold on. He had a good run, but it's time to it's time to say goodbye. Kind of like Romo did the other day. Which I liked. I like how they sent them off like that. That was cool.
Yeah, that was good.
But yeah, I look at the Rockies and I'm like, all right, you got Chris Bryant. I mean, Charlie Blackmon's old, so
yeah, he took us.
Got McMahon.
You got McMahon. You got Crone. All right, there's your. But look at the pitching staff.
It's like, then what?
What I'm saying? I mean, we'll see how the shortstop is. I'm kind of high on this Tovar kid, man. I think he's gonna be all right. Other than that, though, I don't see them really. I don't see him doing much this year.
All right, as we move along, the Central, NL Central, that was won by the St. Louis Cardinals. Stacked.
Y'all know one.
He called it.
No one
My man called it
on this show last year when we did the show before.
No, he didn't just call that. Don't forget, he also called the Mariners too.
Oh yeah, he did. He did.
I want to give him that. I want to give him that one.
Right back to the table. I said Goldschmidt will be up for MVP. I did say that.
You did.
That's why y'all got to tune in to Off the Bases podcast. We not telling y'all no bullshit on here, man.
That's right. Look how we hit on those fantasy players last year.
We're gonna do all that this year again. Come on.
Picks to click, baby. Picks to click.
Yes. So where we going with St. Louis again, man? St. Louis to win this division again?
I'm going St. Louis because
I like
Pirates are going to get rid of O'Neal. The Pirates are going to get rid of O'Neal Cruz. He's going to get traded to the Yankees. It's just the Pirates.
Could you imagine if they actually did that? Could you imagine
he's going? He's come on, bro.
They got a couple of years.
We wanted somebody and not gotten them.
No, but it'll take a couple of years. And it don't matter because you got to see how Volpe is.
Yeah, that's true. But like the Cubs, I mean,
I think they're improved though. They're better.
They're improving. They're not there.
No, they're not. But they're not going to be like 100-loss team.
No.
I think they'll be like 75 wins probably, which in that division could be third.
It could also put you there.
Yeah.
So
it could be third or second with
But like I said, it usually comes down to the Brewers and the Cardinals. And the Cardinals have just gotten better, bro.
And the Wilson Contreras signing.
Yeah. Awesome. Can y'all tell me about this young player that everybody talking about, Jordan
Walker?
Yeah.
Love him. Love Jordan Walker.
Yeah. You know, I got to catch me up with these young prospects.
Oh man, I've been high on him for like 2 years. Oh man, I saw that potential real quick, man.
Yeah, he's been called up, and he'll definitely be in that lineup on opening day. So that's one of the players I'm definitely going to be looking out for.
You know I'm rooting for him.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
You know I'm rooting for him.
And they got the two usual suspects. Arenado, best third baseman in baseball.
Yeah,
Paul Goldschmidt. You could argue probably one of the best first basemen in baseball.
There was a play in the WBC where it was a dribbler to Arenado and he just missed picking it up, and I was so astonished because I'm just like,
it happens.
I know, but it's just
human.
crazy because I'm thinking of the mindset. I'm like, that's a hard play for anybody, but I'm like, oh, that's light for Aaron. Like, I'm surprised he didn't pick it up and throw it around his back or something. You know, but like, yeah, I've been spoiled by Nolan Arenado, man.
Yeah,
spoiled.
And the pitcher staff is not bad. They acquired Jordan Montgomery in the trade deadline from the Yankees. Jack Flaherty is going to be back in the lineup. Miles Mikolas. So, and this Jake Woodford kid, not bad neither. So, we'll see. You talk about the Cubs, man. Why you feel like the Cubs improved this year, Joe?
They got young players that I think are going to be all right. So when I went to the World Baseball Classic, one of their top prospects was the first baseman on Team Israel. And if you look at his minor league stats, they were actually legit. And I was like, who the hell is this dude? He plays first base. Now, I know now they got Eric Hosmer there. But this dude is a hot shot prospect. And I never really gave him much thought until I saw him in the World Baseball Classic. And I don't know. But I like, I do like the move of Swanson. I like what's it called? I like picking up Mancini. Bellinger's in a make a break year for him. So I mean
they got an MLB lineup.
and the prospect didn't even make the team. So
I'm looking at this lineup. It looked like an MLB lineup.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Oh, starts with an M. That's I didn't want
Michael Wilansky?
No, it's
Miles Mistroboni.
No, I'm trying to find it. It's gonna kill me. But
you say first baseman. Okay.
Yeah, he's a first base. I'm trying to pull up their top prospect list, but it's taking forever. Oh, Mervis. Matt Mervis.
Okay.
He's 7. He's number 7 on their prospect list. But if you look, he all right.
Oh, damn.
Look at last year's stats.
Played for 3 teams last year.
36 and 119. Last year, 309, 36 dingers, 119 RBIs.
God damn.
And you know what? He only struck out 107 times.
I'm about to say 984 PS. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, he jumped. He did the jump last year.
So he might be one of the players to get called up.
Keep my eye on you, sir.
Keep your eye on him. Obviously, keep your eye on Pete Crow Armstrong, too, is another guy I like. I mean, Brennan Davis is pretty solid. I mean, they're up and coming. They're not ready, but why not? Why not have some improvement in the Cubs? And didn't they keep Ian Happ?
Yeah, they keep.
Yes.
Yeah, so they got some decent players, man.
So what's going on with Cincinnati, man?
So All right, so one of my good buddies, my assistant principal, is a Reds fan. We talk about this all the time. All right, you have these two hot shot shortstop prospects. You don't bring either one of them up for opening day. You don't bring up Dela Cruz or Novelli Marte. Like, I don't understand. What is this team doing? Their fourth highest paid player hasn't played for them in like 20 years. Griffey hasn't played for them. Not 20 years, like 15 years.
Still getting paid.
He's the fourth highest player on the
Still
team.
getting paid.
Fourth
When
highest
I saw
paid
that the other day,
player.
I'm like, yo, for real?
Don't you laugh. Don't you laugh.
At what? What I missed?
Oh. As a Met fan, you better not laugh, sir. Oh, okay.
Oh, the Bobby Bonilla. No, you know what's an even crazier one that I didn't even know about till the other day? Bruce Sutter. Somebody's paying Sutter like
still getting paid?
$8 million a year. $8 million a year or something.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. Since I don't think he's been in the league since like 1990.
Wow.
I don't even know if you guys were even born yet.
No. I was.
I was too. All right, so we
Griffey and Bonilla played that shit so smart.
Yeah.
I think they were at a point where, like, just in case I do run out of money, I got this annual $8 million. Like, it's crazy.
Hey, why not, man? Make that paper.
Yeah, so we agree. Milwaukee and St. Louis division.
Yeah.
To win.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at Pittsburgh.
No need to.
Neil, the Cruz kid for sure.
It's crazy because Pittsburgh's got some of the most faithful fans, man.
And they have the best ballpark in the game, man.
Yo, they ballpark looks so beautiful. I gotta go there.
Oh man, it's the prettiest place I've ever been to in a ballpark. And like out of the current ballparks, it's got to be my favorite one I've been to.
Oh wow!
And I've been to Wrigley, and I liked Wrigley, but I love PNC.
Mm-hmm. Then we move on to the NL East.
Here comes the arguments.
This is arguably going to be the most drama-filled season for this division I've ever seen.
Yes.
It's so much. Oh man. Go ahead, June. Go off so I can burst your bubble.
Look, the NL champions come from this division, in the Philadelphia Phillies. They added, more. Well, they ain't add more talent to the team. They added Cad Kimbrell, right?
And Gregory Soto.
Yeah, so helping their bullpen a little, more help to their bullpen, but you can't count them out. They definitely gonna make another run. Is Bryce Harper hurt?
Yeah, he's out for a while.
Yes.
Out for a while, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They say he's out to All-Star.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a couple of months without him, but they still got some dogs on that field, man. Trey Turner and Kyle Schwarber, who we just saw what they could do. They, like in the big stages. The big
Trey
stage.
Turner, Schwarby.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, but hopefully the Mets be ready. Because they did add more help today. We lost a big pitcher in DeGrom, but we also added one in Verlander. So hopefully that will help the cause and everything. But Atlanta, you can't count Atlanta out neither.
Nah, they're good.
Those are my guys, yo.
Yeah.
Those are my guys, yo.
They did lose a couple of players in Contreras and Swanson, but they replace like how they always do. They replace two young more players. And
so I got a bone to pick with the Braves actually.
Yeah.
How does Vaughn Grissom not make this club?
Oh, he didn't make the club. That's what I was about to say too. They replaced him.
He didn't make it. He's in AAA.
Oh wow!
They might not even call him up at all this year. I heard. How?
He'll be called up.
No, they're saying they're thinking about not calling him up. Yeah.
He looked good last year when he came up.
And they signed him to that contract.
What?
I don't know who he pissed off in the offseason.
Hey, Joe, I was just about to mention him and Michael Harris. Like,
no, Michael Harris, dog. But
yeah. Like two young players. Yeah, that's why I was gonna say that they didn't really hurt losing those two young Contreras and Swanson.
I literally thought the reason they didn't re-sign Swanson was because they were going to put Grissom at
shortstop. Yeah, they Orlando Arcia.
Yeah, Arcia made the team over Grissom. Just so the world knows, Arcia made it over Grissom. So you have a potential like superstar player rotting the minors for Orlando Arcia. Just so everybody knows. I'm just putting it out there.
You my guess. I don't care.
For you, it's great. Yeah, right. One less guy to kill the Mets.
Right.
One less guy to kill the Mets.
No, I thought that's why they ain't mind giving trading. Giving away. Not signing Swanson. Oh man,
that's a
surprise.
You ain't kidding, bro.
Yeah, but they still got them big backs in the lineup. And Austin Riley, Matt Olson, who was played a big part in the veterans. Eddie Rosario and Ozuna still in that lineup. So
yeah,
they still gonna be there. Who?
Yeah. Did y'all mention him yet?
Which one? Michael Harris?
Oh, y'all did mention.
Michael Harris. Michael Harris. We can't forget about him. Stacks. Remember last year?
He's a stud.
I brought this young kid up, man, and he did not disappoint at all. Did not disappoint at all, man. So, Atlanta is definitely a team to look out for in the NL East. Like I mentioned, the Mets, picking up Verlander. They re-signed a couple of key guys back to the lineup, and Brandon Nimmo, giving him a contract and extending McNeil. So that is great. And also adding some arms in the bullpen.
Yeah.
And Robinson.
Now they need it.
Huh?
Now they need that those arms.
Yeah. So
yeah.
And also signing the guy from Japan. Senga. Yeah. So let's see, man. I'm interested to see.
Speaking of the Mets, why didn't Alvarez make the team?
That's enough. Yeah, I'm look. I thought he would have been in there, but
I know he didn't have a great spring, but he has the tools.
Mm-hmm.
They've been hyping him for like 3 years.
Yeah, that was a surprise. I thought he'll definitely be in there as the catcher, but they did also pick up Omar Narvaez. So it's mind-boggling. I don't know why. I do not know why, but
you and me both, brother.
Yeah. It's another thing too, right? They don't like bring these young guys up because of the what's the thing? The
clock, their time, the time clock.
The time clock, yeah, like the experience.
But he's already been up. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So
like, what? I don't understand the point. I don't.
Yeah. So, let's see. Now I got this, man. Do y'all agree with this right here? I've been following this guy on Twitter. Yeah, I feel like this is the right power rankings to start the season off with.
I'm surprised he doesn't have the Mets one. His brother's on the team.
All right. Right.
No, usually he's always like, but I don't know. I think he's all right. I don't see much wrong with it. I mean, 7 for the Yankees might be a little low, but I'm also biased. I also think the Cardinals are better than what they have them.
Right there, right?
I feel like the Yankees should be higher, but whatever.
He's not exactly the biggest Yankee fan either, though. He's biased as well.
Yeah. I don't understand how the Blue Jays over us, but okay. He's horrible. Jesus.
Horrible.
All right. Yeah, Jesus, he's horrible. Okay.
Moving on.
So you put the Braves over the.
That's why I agree with that.
Nah.
So as much as I am gung ho for the Braves, they're definitely right now not better than San Diego.
Nah.
I don't think they're even better than LA. But I'll give you better than LA, but I don't think they are. So that means that they're better than the Blue Jays, the Yankees, and the Phillies, even though the Phillies went to the World Series. Yeah, he's fucking trash. But whatever.
Yeah, tell it like it is.
Jesus, what the?
Nah, he always got some messed up takes, man.
He's trash. Wow, Jesus.
I mean, he's funny, but man, yeah, I need to smoke what he's smoking, man. Shit.
All right, some more projections from him. Yeah, I agree with these projections from these divisions from the NL.
No.
What?
NL Central
Division award.
NL Central.
He thinks. Oh, NL
Central.
Oh, I had to read it.
About the NL.
Yo,
yeah,
kid,
I had to read it.
This is why reading is fundamental. This is why reading is fundamental, guys. Actually, I don't hate that.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I was about to say that's not bad.
I really like.
I would still say Goldschmidt again. I would say Goldschmidt again, but
I don't think he can go back to back. But wait,
so?
division. Nah, you know what?
Division.
You know who I think might have a sneaky good year that could be the MVP of that division? Tyler O'Neill. And crickets.
Hey, you're tired to your opinion, brother.
I don't know. I like the dude, man. I think he has something to prove after last year. I do think Adam is the most exciting player, though, in the division.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's either him or Cruz. I don't know. Some of the things I see Cruz do is crazy, man. Don't he have like the hardest hit ball and the hardest thrown ball? Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So and he's fast. The dude is like another freaking cyborg, man. He's like the Dominican version of Ohtani, the robot man. We'll see. I ain't mad at this though.
The most exciting player. I gotta go with Neil Cruz, bro.
I ain't mad at that either. I
gotta go with Neil Cruz, bro. Like, anytime I see him, I'm like, he does something that just makes you go, "Wow, all right, okay, sir."
Yeah. Yeah, definitely ain't mad at that.
Yeah, Corbin Burns is probably a runaway. I'm going Goldschmidt again, yo.
I mean, it's the division MVP, so that ain't a hard real. That's not really something I would contest with you. I think that's a good pick.
I'd say probably O'Neal Cruz. O'Neal Cruz, Corbin Burns, and Paul Goldschmidt again.
I'm good with that.
June. Is it not switching over, June?
I wonder if he lost his internet. But yeah. So looks like Mike having some technical difficulties over here. I see June wrote us. All right, so yeah, I think Adames is, pretty exciting player, but yeah, I think Stacks might be right here with O'Neal Cruz. That dude just does things we don't see every day.
My bad, fellas. This laptop started bugged out on me. My bad.
That's what I figured.
All right. This is I DJ with this laptop. I do a lot of things with this laptop. That's why it's probably, and I was on the show for a couple of hours, so I don't know. I gotta get it looked at, but my bad. Let's move along. This the NL East.
NL West.
NL West. Yeah, I agree with these projections.
No.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know how the most exciting player is going to be somebody who's already suspended like the first 2 months of the season.
Right.
And
I said what I said. Jock Peterson.
Yeah, that's right. You did say that. Team Israel MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Jock Peterson.
Okay.
Most exciting player, Jock Peterson.
I just like that dude, man. He's seems like a cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's clutch. The clutch factor, man.
It's hell.
He is clutch. He hits bombs in the clutch. Bombs. And I don't know. I think there's a lot of people picking Soto right now. He is due for a comeback year.
Yeah.
But Peterson has to carry his team.
He does.
Soto has a nice supporting cast.
He has to channel his 100 pence in. He has to channel his inner 100 pence.
Is he working with the team, do you know, during the season?
Who, 100 pence?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He was in the dugout in spring training, working with the guys. That'd be a great guy to have around.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is about right.
Yeah. I demand a recount. Absolutely not, sir.
I mean, maybe the Mets winning the division might be my thing I question, but
no, I'm saying Lindor's not MVP.
Oh, are you gonna go Michael Harris?
Or Acuna?
Acuna.
Acuna?
Acuna is the most exciting player. No, I don't even think Acuna is the most exciting player in the division. My man in Miami, Jazz Chisholm.
There's a young black man in Miami.
Now that he's playing center field,
outfield, right?
Now that he's playing center field, right? Now that Jazz Chisholm playing center field, it's a whole different story now, Mr. Exciting. You think he was exciting at second base? Wait till his
Bahamas down in Miami, who graced the cover of this year's MLB The Show.
Not my game.
And he is my game. And he is the goods. Jazz Chisholm is a freaking dog.
Yep.
That young boy is exciting.
So I didn't know this. He could have played for Great Britain in the World Baseball Classic. His eligibility, his team eligibility, is Great Britain. So think about that. That's because that team has a good catcher. But think about how excited. I mean, Great Britain, I think, made the next one. I don't think they had to have to requalify. But having him, Jazz Chisholm on Great Britain. I mean, I think this is kind of cool. I didn't expect, England to have or Great Britain to have
a team.
Yeah, and they got a really good catcher. And Jazz Chisholm on that team. And I don't know, he's exciting, man. I love Jazz Chisholm, man.
Yeah, he's a good player, man.
I think Homeboy's laptop died again.
He's got all the tools, man.
Yeah,
Great
he's fast.
speed, shit.
Yeah. Everything.
Power, left-handed, like just everything, bro.
He keeps your defense on the toes, man. On the toes. He's exciting to me. Obviously, Acuna is exciting too, but that's tough.
Yeah, but that's that whole division is crazy though. I can't even lie.
Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, besides the Nationals, you got excitement all over the division. I mean, you can even be excited for the Nationals because Meneses, just like a 30-year-old coming up, tears the league up by storm, and now he's a starting first baseman next year. Like, I just think that's a hell of a story. Oh yeah, that division is legit. Back to June's technical difficulties. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna write it again.
So, did you pick up any diamond cards on your MLB show?
My whole lineup is diamonds.
God damn it.
No, well, I did the WBC program.
Did you?
I have one thing left, and I get a Rosarena. I just got a Tani today, but I'm working. You know, as you see, I still got the controller in my hand.
Yeah, mine's over there.
Yeah, I've been doing like some of the missions while we're talking, but yeah, I'm working on Team Affinity Central's like Conquest right now. But I just who did I get? I just got because on the season 1 program, I'm up to 163,786. So I just got the charisma card. I got Johnny Bench.
Man, who do I have? I pulled Lindor.
Okay.
I sold him. Yeah, he wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
But that was it. And I even put the extra 20 in and shit to buy me some more packs.
Yeah.
But I did. I'm halfway through the Negro League.
See, I'm trying to take that slow because I enjoy it, so I don't want to like rush through it.
Yo, I did Rube. I did
Satchel.
I did Rube. I did Satchel. I did Hank Thompson. I think that's it. Yeah.
Nah, so let me see here. I'm gonna go to my main team. I'm gonna put the generate best squad. All right, so my worst player on the main squad, if I do all my best squad, is Judge. The 92 Judge is my worst starter. Like I have a 95 Arenado on the bench.
Who's that third?
Johnny Bench.
God damn it.
And it has the right field from Japan as the catcher.
You're just gonna be smacking. Yeah, you're gonna be smacking us in the league. That shit gonna be the worst. How much money did you put into it?
None. I didn't spend any money. I just played a whole bunch of hours over the weekend. So I've had the game since Friday afternoon. I've played 32 hours and 57 minutes.
Shit. So do you play with your PCI on?
What?
Do you play with the PCI on?
I did it at the start, and then I wasn't hitting bombs, so I turned it off, and I just recently turned it back on because I want to get my timing right. So that's what
I'm a fucking junk baller to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll fucking junk ball you to death. So
that's fine with me. What's funny is the player I use the most, like when I'm doing my missions, I use the 84 D Gordon card. Let me pull up his stats for you real quick in the game. How I've done with him. Because I know I sent it earlier, but I've played a few more games since. So he's had 46 at bats, 33 hits. He's batting .717 with 48 stolen bases. And he's only got on base 34 times. He has 48 steals. No caught stealings. I've struck out 3 times with him and 1 double. Everything is a single. He's got 32 singles. And I want to say like probably 30 of them are bunt singles. He's like the best bunter in the game. I've never seen it do bunt. Oh, maybe the Kenny Lofton card a few years ago or Minnie Minoso, those two. But, dude, it's a monster.
Yeah, I'm gonna grind out tonight.
Do it. You can knock out a lot of shit quick. Honestly, like I did that starter program maybe an hour, maybe like an hour and a half the max. I got, the WBC. I have everything done except the showdown. That didn't take that long. I did the East Affinity Conquest already. You just do the Conquest. You just use the guides. You're going to build up the missions. I mean, I think I started out with 10 or 15,000 stubs. I'm up to 82,000 stubs now. You just play.
I'm up to like 2,000. I don't have shit. Yo.
I don't spend my stubs. That's why
I spend them. Because I be wanting cards and shit. But the cards I get me trash as fuck.
So did we lose a?
There we go. Welcome back.
Oh, there he is.
And now he's gone.
Bye, June. We'll carry it from here. Yeah. Have you gotten that Sosa card yet?
No.
Dude,
the only card that I've gotten is the Negro League All-Star cards.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping they do Josh Gibson next season because they were talking about him. They said his name so many times in the story so far.
They probably didn't want to blow their load in the first season. They don't want to put everybody.
Josh Gibson is below 120. I don't want him.
He's gonna have a 125, I'm sure. But I think the next season they're probably gonna add Gibson. Probably 1 or 2 of the females. I'm trying to think. They're probably going to add Larry Doby.
That'd be fire.
Larry Doby. Who's the other one? I'm trying to think of the guys that came up.
Like I want to see them talk about the Nork Bears.
Yeah,
like that's what I'm from and shit. So like.
Or the New York Black Yankees.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of guys they put. What's his name? Hank Aaron.
I didn't know.
Yeah, Hank Aaron's got to be in there.
Hank Aaron, Willie McCovey.
Yeah. They got plenty of options.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was just good, just like listening to the stories, like especially about Rube and all that. I'm like, damn, you was smart as shit. Are we audio only now?
No, I see you. Oh, there it goes. You can't hear him.
Now you're audio only. Can't hear you, June.
Your video only, June. No sound. Type it in the chat.
No sound.
I mean, hopefully the viewers.
Yeah, we can't hear you, dog.
Uh-oh. I wonder if his laptop finally shit the bed.
Need to go get a MacBook. Shit, I need to go get a MacBook.
Oh wait. He changed.
What?
He got the World Series one of betting odds. I got to make it bigger because I can't read it. Okay, Yankees are third.
Damn, y'all really believe in these Braves.
Yeah.
Hey, no doubt. If you just go on and throw a nice little $10 on the Tigers, you know,
you never
come
know.
out with a little something. You may come out with a little something. Oh, June said something.
I heard some static. Maybe it works. You said games?
Yeah, y'all hear me?
Hey!
Yes.
Okay.
Hey!
Oh man, this is how season 2 is supposed to start off. Oh man.
Gotta be better prepared. We gotta be better prepared.
Oh man. I'm trying to see how I never did it from my phone before.
It's not terrible.
Nah, let me see. I'm trying to change the slide. Hold on. I just had the odds. I was just talking about the odds, right?
Yeah, we had the odds. They went away.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan, you still right there? Yeah. Okay, right there. Yeah. So Stacks, I know you had wanted to talk about the odds of the World Series.
I wanted to talk about the odds opening day. But we'll do this too.
Okay. We could talk about the odds of opening day too. But
the Astros is just the runaway favorite.
They always. It's like an always thing with them.
Yeah. They got everybody's so high on Atlanta.
We just asked. They got Atlanta over us, which is I don't understand how, but okay.
Yeah.
Atlanta over y'all, and y'all won the division, so
yeah.
It's crazy. Next slide. Yeah.
So
yeah. Hey, then next slide, then. If you're still there, then. I can't operate it from.
Yeah, I'm still here, but I don't know how to go to the next slide.
Oh man.
Yeah, we kind of fucked up over here. I don't even know how I did that. Like, I'm trying to figure out.
Oh man. I wanted to talk about the opening day. The next slide was the opening day. Games. It started off with the 1:00 games. You had the Yankees hosting the San Francisco Giants. And I think Washington Nationals visit the Atlanta Braves.
Take a look. Let me open up my sports bet.
Okay. Hold on. I think I got it on right here. Hold on. Yeah, I got it right here. Okay, so the Yankees are 190 favorite with over under 7.5. And Garrett Cole is
Yankees money line. I don't know.
Garrett Cole and Logan Webb are the project starters for that game. You think it'll be an under game with both pitchers? Over. Okay.
It'll be I'm about to say they take them a minute to warm up. Aces usually take the longest.
I don't know what the weather's up there like. So is it cold?
57. It's gonna be like 57. I think
hot as ball. He was hot as fuck spring training down here. So I don't know how the weather. Actually, the weather in Arizona apparently was chilly, so who knows?
Yeah.
But I don't know. They start out slow. These guys aren't going to pitch more than probably 90 pitches.
Yeah.
And, if it's cool, it's going to be tough with them. Uh-oh. He left again.
Nah, I ain't losing me. I'm here. I ain't losing. I'm on the phone. I ain't losing.
You're scaring us.
52. It's saying 52 degrees. 52 degrees.
That's cool, man. It's not warm.
Yeah. Then you have the Braves heavy favorites in this game against the Nationals. 250 against Pat. I remember Corbin. Corbin was the what we call a gas can last year in baseball. And Max Fried is expected to start for the Atlanta Braves. They are visiting the Washington Nationals. So
Corbin was throwing beach balls last year.
Yeah. Over is 8. So most of these overs are starting at 8. So then we got the 2:00 games. You got the Orioles visiting the Red Sox. Kyle Gibson and will be starting for the Baltimore Orioles, and Corey Kluber for the Boston Red Sox. Over under.
That game's 2:00?
That game's at 2:10, yes.
In Boston?
Yeah.
In Boston, yeah.
What a weird time. What a weird time, right?
Mm-hmm.
1:00. That's like the standard. Is it televised on something?
No, it's not televised neither.
Not nationally televised. And that's a head scratcher for me.
Yeah. Then you got the Milwaukee Brewers visiting the Cubs. Corbin Burns expected to start for the Brewers, and Stroman. Brewers are. This is a respectable line. And this is what you talking about with the Cubs. With Joe talking about with the Cubs, our favorite, a negative 145 favorite. So there's a lot of people thinking the Cubs could pull an upset at home against this Brewers team.
Whip their ass. Who's gonna whip their ass?
I don't know.
This line telling you different though, because Corbin Burns is a good pitcher, man. Usually that spread would be at least negative 170 if you're a type of ace like Corbin Burns is.
If I recall, didn't he start against the Cubs opening day a year or two ago? It was terrible.
I think so. I believe so. Yeah.
I think he just starts out slow. So.
Yeah, you got the Tigers and the Rays 3:10 Eastern time.
Detroit,
right? For the upset, the Tampa is heavy favorites too.
Detroit.
Shane over under 7, negative 235.
Detroit though.
I might sprinkle that, Stacks. I might sprinkle that.
You know what I'm saying? Your parlay though. Make that sound for you. Just in case, Make that as
Then you got a lot of 4:00 games. About 5 4:00 games. You got Phillies and the Rangers. This should be a good one. Nola and Jacob deGrom expected starters in this game. Texas is favorite, by the way. 130 negative 135 with an over under 6.5. In that game. Then you got Minnesota.
The reason why I picked Philly is most of their bats are still warm from the WBC. Like Schwarb's still hot. You know what I'm saying? You can't just turn that shit off in a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Trey Turner, you can't just turn that shit off in a week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now the pitch legitimately warming up on not really throwing 96, 90, 91, 92. Ball's going to start looking this big to these hitters.
And they hit them home runs in big spots too. So yeah. The Twins and the Royals, Pablo Lopez and Zach Greinke are the project starters. We just had the Zach Greinke story earlier, the weird dude. I will be taking Minnesota in this game. The Pirates and the Reds. Mitch Keller is the opening day starter for the Pirates, and Hunter Green for the Reds. Over under 8.5.
Pirates.
Pirates? Cincinnati favorite.
I'm going Reds.
I'll go with the over. They're playing in that bandbox in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I think Mitch Keller is going to get bombed.
Yeah, that's why I say I'm going with the over in that game. This is an interesting matchup for opening day. Interleague. This is the new interleague schedule. The Cardinals visit the Cardinals hosting the Blue Jays.
Ooh, that's a nice matchup.
Yeah, Manoah and Mikolas is the starters in that game. Toronto slightly favorite in that game, so this should be a good one. 4:10 Eastern. Then you got the Rockies. And the Padres. Rockies visiting the Padres. Blake Snell and Herman Marquez is the starters. Project starters. Padres are heavy favorites, 210 favorites in this game.
Where's that game at again?
And San Diego. Petco.
Okay. Pitchers Park. All right.
Pitchers Park, yeah. White Sox, Astros. Jose Abreu playing his former team, first game of the year. Valdez and De La Cis are the project starters in that game. I like that game to go under. Then you got three late games. West Coast time. You got the Angels and the Athletics. Shohei Ohtani and Kevin Moeller. Moeller is the expected starters, project starters in this game. Angels are favorite 225 on the road. We didn't even look at the line. Shohei starting, yeah.
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
Diamondbacks and the Dodgers. Zach Godwin and Urias is starting in this game for the respective team, and the Dodgers are favorite.
What?
I'm sorry, Joe. I'm going Dodgers. I'm sorry, Joe. I can't.
Right.
I'm not sold on Diamondbacks the way you are.
That's all right.
The Guardians and the Mariners. The cool stays out on opening day.
Damn, that's a good series.
Shane Bieber on the mound for the Guardians and the Luis Castillo.
Ooh, I'm about to stay up for that one.
You know it's going to be under. You know that.
Seattle is slightly favorite in that game. Seattle is slightly favorite.
What was that? I'm going to stay up late, watch that game, and not go to work on Friday?
It's 10-10.
Yep.
10-10, yeah. So those are the opening day games. That's pretty much what we have for this evening, man. Once again, sorry for the technical difficulties, man. I ain't had this computer on since this afternoon, so but we'll be better next week. We'll definitely be better next week for sure. Y'all have anything else, man? What else y'all looking for opening day, man?
Just, opening day. Everybody starts out undefeated, man. It's everybody has hope. Everybody's happy. It's a celebration. It's a party. I love opening day. It's like Christmas for me, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah, opening day is always great. It's always fun. It's always everybody's 0-0, endless possibilities, the what ifs. So it's a good thing.
Yeah.
As far as the WBC was a great tournament. Especially it showed representation. No matter where you're from, you can play this game. So that was good to see. I mean, I wish the United States would have won it, but better team won. So
yeah. So man, I'm just ready to see, some home runs. The pitch, some of the new rule changes we didn't even talk about yet. The pitch clock.
I love it.
The pitch clock. They said
I like the pitch clock because I like it because it's both sides. It's not a one-sided thing because it's the hitter too. But I don't know how I feel about the bigger bases.
The bigger bases.
When I saw them live when I went to the spring training game, they really did look like pizza boxes. Like I'm not even fronting. They looked awkward as hell. You know what I don't know if you guys ever played slow pitch softball in a men's league. They look like that, like the huge base, like to make sure it gets hurt. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, so those are probably the two new things, right?
The shift.
The shift, no shift.
No shift.
No shift.
Second base.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see teams get creative with the outfield. And Joey Gallo still won't hit it the other way.
He's fucking,
but the other one, the throw to the base, the pitches they can only throw twice, and the third one is a balk if they don't get the guy out.
Oh wow!
Yeah, wow. So
doing anything to speed up the game, man. Definitely doing. MLB is definitely doing that, man.
I just feel they're gonna make it too fast.
Yeah, they I think they said approximate minutes.
It was like 30 minutes. It was like almost 30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, like lost 30. I heard 26, 30 minutes. Yeah, around that ballpark. So, yeah, so it says kind of from the spring training game, it definitely speed up the game a little bit. So,
but I mean, I went to they had the pitch clock last year. I think the minor league game I went to was like 2 hours and like 5 minutes or something.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And that was Dominguez.
I'm definitely going to be going to some minor league games too.
Yeah,
like, the stadium was literally like fucking. If I go out on my balcony, I could throw a rock and it'll land in their parking lot. Like it's that close.
Wow.
I've got Syracuse? The Syracuse Mets.
Yeah. Nah, I might go to the Phillies minor league. They have their opening day is next Tuesday, I think. Next Tuesday or the 11th. Right? What's next Tuesday's date? The 4th? Sound right? The 4th is next Tuesday?
Next 4th. Tuesday will be the 4th, yeah.
Yeah, so that's their opening. I believe that's their opening day. They have $1 tickets. Well, let me go check. Because Tuesday they got a promotion. $1 tickets, $1 concessions, half-price beer. I'll make it David. Go to opening day. Why not?
Why not?
I mean, if I could have got off work, I would have gone tomorrow to the Rays game. Because they have a new promotion. They have $10 tickets for all games now. There's a certain amount of tickets for $10. So
okay. All right, man. Stacks, man. I hear you're gonna be on the side drawing this weekend, man. I just heard that. I just got the news. I
don't even know what I got myself into, but Dennis said he needed me, so I was like, fuck it.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to check it out, man. I always watch the side drawing that's how I start my Saturday, man, watching the side drawing. So, for sure. So,
I'm going to have to give Dennis my number so he can call me to wake me up.
Yeah, because that's early in the morning, man. Ain't that too early, but it's early in the morning. So how we gonna do it this year? We gonna be doing every week or every other week? What we gonna do every other week still?
We weren't even really doing every. We were doing like once a month, man. So like definitely every other week.
Yeah. Let's do every other week. And yo, the fantasy baseball league, we drafted already?
That was yesterday.
Yeah. That was last night.
Oh, you got all the draft for me? Oh man, I gotta look at the honor.
I'll tell you what, your team must not be that bad because I didn't really see any head scratches in the draft at all. It went like
I gotta look at my team. Man.
That reminds me, I gotta set my team up. But my team is kind of nice.
Make sure you change your lineups before tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna look at it now.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna go look at it now. So we want to thank everybody that tuned in to the Off the Basis podcast. We'll be back in 2 weeks. We're gonna add some more segments to the show. We're gonna have the who's hot, who's not back.
Yes.
Like we did it last year. We're gonna also have Joe fantasy picks for the week. So we'll have some couple of games in. So we'll see who you like to go on the streak. So we'll definitely had that, and that's pretty much it. You got anything before we get out for the night?
Let's go Yankees.
Enjoy tomorrow.
Yeah.
Enjoy opening day. Go
Enjoy
Yankees.
tomorrow, guys.
Yeah.
Enjoy your days
Gotta do
tomorrow.
that.
Make sure
All
you
right.
enjoy.
Yep. All right, man. Deuces. We out.
Peace.
Peace.
We're still live.